1, you are charged with attempted murder in the first degree. It is a Class 2 felony, punished by 1 to 50 years in prison. It's alleged to have occurred on or about February 25th, 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. Count 2 charges you with using a firearm to commit a felony on or about February 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. That is a 1C felony, which is punished by a mandatory minimum of 5 years with a maximum of 50 years. And any sentence you receive for that must be served consecutive to any other sentence. Count 3, you were charged with being in possession of a firearm by a prohibited person on or about February 25th, 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. That is a 1B felony, punished by a mandatory minimum of 3 years with a maximum of 50 years. Count 4 charges you with attempted burglary on the 25th of February 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. That is a Class 3A felony, which is punishable up to 3 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Count 4 charges you with being in possession of burglar's tools on February 25th, 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. That's a Class 4 felony, punishable up to 2 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And in count 6, you are charged with using a deadly weapon to resist arrest on the 25th of February 2026 in Lancaster County, Nebraska. That is a Class 3A felony, punishable up to 3 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand what you're charged with and the possible penalties?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Burris, I know you had court-appointed counsel in another matter, so I am going to appoint the attorneys in the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this case as well. If they conflict out for any reason, I'll appoint a member of the private bar that's on our appointment list, and it may be Mr. Flengy who's representing you in some other matters. But we're going to continue the case at this time for a felony docket call hearing that will be on April 8th. 2026 at 10 a.m. in courtroom number 22. There was a probable cause order signed by a county judge. What is the state's bond request?
A 1,010% bond, Judge.
Are you able to post a $100,000 bond, Mr. Burris? All right. Well, based on the allegations and the information contained in the probable cause affidavit, I believe there's some public safety concerns that I have. So I am going to set it at this time at 1,010%. $100,000 will have to be posted in order for you to bond out. Additional conditions on that bond are you're not to have weapons of any type, including guns, ammunition, or knives.